Hello and welcome to another daily dose of insights powered by Container Exchange. My name is Christian, and every other day we bring to the key news, stories, and data points that move container markets and hence your business. Today it's Monday, so we have Macro Monday at Container Exchange. Let me quickly share my screen to give you a little bit of guidance on what I'm talking about. First off, a very interesting read, highly recommended. The Chief Economist Outlook report of the World Economic Forum was published and has some very, very interesting and noteworthy tidbits in there, which is essentially a survey amongst chief economists around their expectations for 2024. Out of those surveyed economists, more than half expect global economy to weaken in 2024, with the only real upshoot being Asia, Southeast Asia, and East Asia, sort of with the positive growth expectations, and recent GDP figures from China actually support this. Very, very big focus here as well, economic uncertainty with sort of, and I love this sentence, accelerated geo-economic fragmentation expected. And this is exactly what we see already. There is an increasing fragmentation around the building blocks of the global economy between Western sanctioned countries and unsanctioned countries. So we expect this to deepen in 2024 as well. And then on the macroeconomic front, first off, the US inflation figures from last week are still impacting markets. Last week inflation rate came in higher than expected at about 3.4% year on year versus a 3.1% forecast. So dampening expectations of a short-term decrease of interest rates by the Fed. And then this week we have today, actually these are actual figures already, German GDP for the full year of 2023. So last year came in at minus 0.3%. So confirming that we are currently in a recessionary environment in Germany and also in the wider European area. And then on Wednesday, we have, I mentioned it already, China GDP Q4 year-over-year figures expected very, very strong at 5.3% versus 5.9% previously. And this is expected to continue in 2024, whereas, of course, you can have some doubts if the US and Europe are both in recession or struggling economically, where should that growth in China and Asia really come from? And then on Friday, sort of topping off the week, we have the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index expected to continue relatively strong upward trend at 69.6 points. Of course, here the big question mark is, will the US economy avoid a recession, essentially do a soft landing, or enter a recession because the Fed doesn't manage to steer out inflation rate and interest rates well enough. That's it from me, from us for today. Have a fantastic start into the week. Container markets are very, very volatile at the moment, both on the trading and leasing side. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about that on Wednesday, and also sharing data from our insights tool. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out directly, or of course, subscribe to Exchange and our insights. Thanks a lot, and talk soon.